looks like we are ready for introduction of the Rob Brenner Championship race. Sophomore out of Davis, the De La Salle Invitational champion, the Bulldog Invitational champion this year, Elias Thronson. Senior from Dana Hills, ran 9 flat for 3,200 last year, 4:11 for 1,600, Oliver Hunter. A senior out of Tesoro, he was 4th at the Cool Breeze Invitational this year, ran 4:16 on the track last year, Chase Manning. And a senior out of Del Oro, he won the Morro Bay Invitational, the Eagle Invitational. He's run 8:57 for 3,200, Noel Huato. We're in a junior from Saugus. At Woodbridge, he ran 14:17. He's run 4:15 on the track, Adrian Cantu. A junior out of Chaffee, the Mountie Express Invitational champion, the Chaffee Invitational champion. This is Albert Jacinto. A junior out of Fresno Christian, 14:06 at Woodbridge. He's won the Golden Eagle Invitational, the Kingsburg Invitational, the Central Valley Invitational, Blake Bay. And now our teams, currently ranked number 7 in the state in Division I, runner-up last year in the state meet, Bellarmine. Currently ranked 10th in state in Division I, Dublin. Currently ranked number 9 in the state in Division I. They were 6th in this meet last year, Crescenta Valley. Ranked number 4 in Division II in the state, Lucerna. Ranked number 8 in the state in Division I. They were 4th here last year, Martin Luther King. And currently ranked number 4 in the state in Division I. They were the state champions in 2023, San Clemente. And currently ranked number 1 in the state in Division I. They've been 5th in the state the last 3 years in a row, Miracosta. And now moving up to Division II, they are ranked 7th in the state. They were 3rd in the state in Division III last year, Hart. Currently ranked number 3 in the state in Division II. They finished 9th in the state meet last year, Mountain View. And the number 1 ranked team in Division I in the central section, Clovis North. They were 9th in the state last year, Division II from the central section, Matilda Torres. Currently ranked number 3 in the state in Division I from the southern section, the PR City Invitational champions, Redondo Union. And the only Division IV team moving up into this championship race, they were 10th in this race last year, Jay Serra. And number 2 in the state in Division II, they were the Dana Hills Invitational champions this year, Woodbridge. And Division I school from the southern section, the defending state champion and the defending Clovis Invitational champions, Beckman. And number 1 ranked team in the state, they were runner-up here in this meet last year 10 times. They have been the California State champions, Jesuit. And from the state of Utah, they ran 71:52 as a team to win the Woodbridge Invitational. Last year they were 3rd in the Nike Cross Nationals. They are led by senior Jackson Spencer, undefeated this year. He ran 13:42 at Woodbridge, Herriman High. So we're getting ready here. Mike is just about to get up on there and get this race started. Our boys, Rob Brenner. Rob Brenner was one of the great meet directors and coaches at Clovis High. And this race is now named after him. This will be the Rob Brenner Boys Championship race. Mike, it's all yours.
Through the chute today, make sure you run completely through. There's 2 sensors, so we can get a good time for you guys. Your command for the start will be on your marks. On your mark.
Here we go. Rob Brenner Boys Championship race. And here we go, right to this front. Mason Wynn, the leader, number one boy on that Beckman team, taking the pace out very quickly on the outside. And Spencer of Herriman right to the front. Albert Jacinto of Chaffee leading that group right in the middle of the front. Maximo Zavaleta of King, he and Spencer right together. Aiden Antonio of Woodbridge and Mason Wynn, they're spread across the top five. That's an awful lot of sub 9 minute 3,200 meter runners running right together. Just keeping an eye. The course record is an incredible 14:24 set by the great German Fernandez. It would take a monumental effort, but the conditions here are perfect. And Spencer from Utah, he is out quickly. 13:42 he's run already this year. Spencer, Zavaleta, Antonio, Jacinto. Right around 2:12 at 800 meters, so we're out very quickly. Spencer, Zavaleta, Antonio, Jacinto. And a tremendous field, and you can tell how fast we're going. It has spread out very quickly. And we've already made it to 1,200 meters. We made the turn at the log. Jackson Spencer of Herriman, the senior, he has led from the first 400 meters. The only one really staying right on his tail is Zavaleta. Antonio of Woodbridge about 2 yards back. Jacinto of Chaffee. Mason Wynn trying to bridge that gap from Beckman. And Jesuit running very well as a team. We said the record's 14:24. When German set that record, he came by the mile at 4:27 that day. One of the fastest miles ever recorded. We'll see what these boys can do as they start heading to the mile mark. Jackson, Zavaleta, Jacinto, Antonio, Wynn, Conor, Lott now moving up for Clovis North. They go by the mile at 4:35. Jackson, Spencer leading, Zavaleta, Jacinto, Antonio, and Isaac Abbott of Jesuit, Conor, Lott of Clovis North, Mason Wynn of Beckman, Quezada of King, Sanchez and Montoya of Redondo, Jackery of Jesuit, Bilodeau of Jesuit, Anderson of San Clemente, Manning of Tesoro, Desai of Miracosta, Drake Hoffer, Carson Emmon of Miracosta, 17th guy through the mile at 4:39. Jesuit out very well as a team. Jesuit 76, Beckman 151, Woodbridge 163, Hart 175, Torres 183, and Herriman 189. And Jackson Spencer has broken away with Maximo Zavaleta right on his shoulder. They have opened up about a 10-meter lead, heading up into the parking lots, heading to the halfway point, but they have broken away. But that is a solid pack in second, with Aiden Antonio of Woodbridge leading that group. Albert Jacinto of Chafee, Mason Wynn of Beckman, and Conor Lott. And then another 20 so of boys right there with that group, all running in 3 through 20. But out front, it is going to be a battle here, Spencer and Zavaleta. Conor Lott moving up. He's got great speed, certainly can close over this last half of this course. And halfway through our race here, the two boys, the seniors, Jackson Spencer of Herriman, Maximo Zavaleta of Martin Luther King, they have separated and they continue to expand upon that lead. All right, we start up the hill here with still a two-man race, Jackson Spencer and Maximo Zavaleta. Spencer keeps pushing that pace. Zavaleta staying within arm's distance. Spencer using the hill a little bit now, starts to open up a gap of about 10 meters now on Zavaleta. Herriman boys certainly have an indication how to run. They, of course, are coached by the great Doug Souls when he was at Great Oak. 5 times Great Oak was the Clovis Invitational Champion and the California State Champion. And now Souls working his magic up at Herriman. And his latest star here, Jackson Spencer, moving through. We're just now right about 9 minutes. We'll get a 2-mile split here shortly and see how fast Jackson Spencer can go. Undefeated this year. Zavaleta still about 20 meters back now. All right, at 2 miles, 9:18. 9:18 for Spencer at 2 miles. Zavaleta goes through at 9:25. They are out. And we'll now see Spencer will start to pop down, come into the 2.1 mark. with a mile to go. 9:52 for Spencer Jackson. And Conor Lott continues to move up well. Elias Thronson of Davis has moved up extremely well. And Blake Bay out of Fresno Christian. So at 2 miles, Spencer 2.1 with a mile to go was at 9:52. Zavaleta 6 seconds back at 58. And then 8 seconds back to Thronson. And then Antonio Woodbridge, Bay of Fresno Christian, Lott of Clovis North, Mason Wynn of Beckman, Nohuato of Del Oro, Mario Montoya of Redondo Union, Anderson of San Clemente, Bilodeau of Jesuit, Fernandez of Matilda Torres, Hunter of Dana Hills, Jackery of Jesuit, and Jacinto of Chaffee. They came by all under 10:15 with a mile to go. If Jackson Spencer is going to challenge that 14:24, he's going to have to do it on his own. He has opened up about a 40-meter lead. Zavaleta still running very well. Zavaleta running at about 14:40 pace. That just means that Jackson Spencer is running at sub 14:30 pace. Jackson Spencer, only 5 boys have ever broken 14:30 here, and that list is quite the list. German Fernandez, Leo Young, Colin Salmon, Nico Young, all those boys under 14:30. .14:24 is the all-time fastest. 14:26 is the Clovis Invitational record that was set by Leo Young back in 2022. Jackson Spencer through the Christmas trees now, less than 600 meters to go, and we are just now at 13 minutes there. Oh my, this is going to be great. Get yourself a spot along that fence, just don't lean on it. Get yourself a spot, and as soon as you see him start making some noise, he has given us a great effort. He took the lead before we even got off the grass. He has been leading the entire way, and he has been for the last mile by himself. Zavaleta running a great race in second, but this belongs to Jackson Spencer, and he jumps off the grass onto the road at 13:35. We've got a shot. This could be spectacular here. Jackson Spencer, maybe the race of the year so far in the country. Here we go. Count him down, help him in. It's going to be close. We are at 14 minutes right now. Oh my! 14:24, the legendary mark. 14:24, we're at 14:10. Jackson Spencer, he will become the fastest ever. Wow! 14:17. He destroys the record. Officially 14:16.9. Here we go, this great race. We're still only at 14:35. Zavaleta, what a great effort here. He is going to be right at 45. Blake Bay will get third. Thronson fourth. Lott 5th, Antonio 6th, Montoya. Jesuit, the first runner, Jesuit. Jacinto of Chafee. Jesuit already with 3 boys under 15:10. Jesuit has 5 runners on the grass. Here comes Jesuit's number 4 at 15:22, and Jesuit will finish their 5th man today at 15:27. And if that's not good enough, if there's ever a tie, here comes their 6th man at 15:38. All you boys on the grass are under 16. All you need is a little push. We're at 15:50.
Well, I'm Kyle Morrison here at the Clovis Invitational with Jackson Spencer, who just broke the meet record here at the Clovis Invitational, running 14:16 in the 5K. Jackson, you told some people that you were going for the record coming into this meet. At what point did you think, I might have this?
Honestly, but going into the first mile, I was 5 seconds back from the record pace mile split, and I was like, uh-oh. So yeah, on the hill, I just decided to go. At the top, so before the second hill, I started smiling because that's when I knew I was like feeling very good. Especially after that hill, it made me know that it made me confident that I was able to finish the rest of the race in a good fashion.
As someone who's run on this course, the idea of smiling at the top of that hill just absolutely bewilders me. Jackson, talk about Zavaleta, the guy who was pressuring you the entire time. Obviously, he finishes behind you, but I feel like you would say you probably couldn't have broken that record without the pressure from him.
Probably. I mean, competition definitely competition helps so much. My goal going into this race was to lead the entire way and just not let anyone touch me. So having Zavaleta even being there is really good. It's like he's a very good athlete. He's willing to do whatever it takes to push to get to the win. I respect that so much, and it helped me so much. So my gratitude to him.
So Jackson, it is known that Doug Stoll's teams, they like to attack the second mile. Was that your guys' strategy here today?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was the strategy for everyone else, but for me, I was just trying to go at a constant, steady effort the whole time. And I mean, obviously by the end, I was pushing a whole freaking ton, but yeah, like at the start, I definitely saved a little bit to make sure I would have enough for that hill.
All right, Jackson, I'm gonna give you a chance here. Shout out some people. You can say hi to your family, anyone who's watching.
Thank you so much. Shout out to my parents, shout out to my coach, shout out to all my teammates, shout out to Fleet Feet Clovis or Fleet Feet Fresno, I don't know which one it was, but yeah, they gave me some good shoes to run the race in. So the store owner is super nice, and I appreciated him. Shout out to what's his name, the MLK kid.
Oh yeah, Zavaleta.
Zavaleta, yeah. Shout out to Zavaleta. Shout out to Conor Lott, who was going into this race. Probably as my biggest competitor, he was put pressure on me mentally to give me myself the no to be able to push and just have no that I have competition. And yeah, I shout out to all those. Shout out to New Balance as well for being able to help me a lot through this meet.
All right, Jackson, I'm going to give you the best award you're going to win this entire day. That is the HG Runner sticker. Put it on your favorite water bottle or wherever you want.
That's great.
And before we log off, just want to tell you, what are your goals for the rest of the season?
Now that I'm here, I can probably just say I want to win NXN. I want to be able to go into. I just want to make it to NXN in tip-top shape. I want to be able to do my best at win the Brooks one as well. I want to go place highly at Worlds. So those are my goals.
Awesome, Jackson. Well, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on the record. Yeah. I hope you understand just how big this is and you really take that to heart. I'm Kyle Morrison here with HG Runners here at the Clovis Invitational.
Yeah.
Gabbett, 12th grader, Jesuit.
Connor Billadu, Jr., Jesuit.
Lucas Alberts, Jr., Jesuit.
Matthew Ogilvy, Jr., Jesuit.
Drake Hofer, Senior, Jesuit.
Kyle Jackery, Senior, Jesuit.
Ryan Tate, Jr., Jesuit.
Yeah, I think we did a great job pack running. You know, it was a fast race from the start. Obviously, course record broken, so quick one. I mean, it was nice, you know, we had a good group of guys up front in the top 20, and it just felt like another day at practice, kind of the ability to just pack run together and see each other and push each other through the hardest parts of the course. So I think we executed almost to perfection.
Yeah, it was super awesome. You know, not being there at Woodbridge, I'm super happy to come out now at Clovis and have the opportunity to race such a great team. I mean, I'm just super grateful to be here and to be able to race against them and get some good competition racing. So I'm super happy and stoked for the team for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. I mean, we always run pretty packed, so I always got someone either in front of me or behind me to catch me. So it's always cool having someone to run with. I mean, we're always really close in time, and we're just such a good team. It's nice to have someone so close to you always.
Yeah, I mean it was a tough race, but everyone did their part and everyone pulled in the end, and we got it done. And grateful, and it's all blessed, and we're happy about that.
It wasn't my best race, I'd say, but you know, we're so close. These guys picked up my slack, and we were still able to get the job done. So I wasn't the happiest with mine, but I couldn't be happier for these guys being able to do their job.
That's kind of where I wanted to be. I used Woodbridge to notice that I have to get out pretty far to be with them. And I knew I kind of wanted to be there with a mile and then start working the second mile. Third mile was pretty hard, and I got passed by a few guys, but I was just trying my hardest to hold on. And I think thinking about what we had on the line and trying to go back and forth with Herriman was kind of what I was thinking about, so that kind of kept me pushing.
This is so surreal, this historical team right here. It's really cool to watch, and it's really nice to be on it.